Welcome back to episode 4 of Lord of the Rings. Now, it has been brought to my attention, not by anyone online, but by my own exploration of Lord of the Rings and the world, that if I go to the map, and I click map, and I show you where we are, we're here. This is the edge. This is the edge of the world. I thought we were heading the right way. I was like, oh, we'll go Blue Mountains, and then we'll plan to go see Moldor, and like, no, it was actually this way. We're supposed to go past Breland, which I completely forgot. I completely forgot that we made that mistake. So sadly, once we go to here, we're probably going to teleport to here and then head that way. So then we can actually go down into what is, of course, Lord of the Rings. So we've got like a decent way to travel today in today's episode, which is from there. Like it's pretty far away. It's all this way. So we just got to head there, and then it will all be good, and we all should be nice and sounded. So we're going to head there and have a lot of fun. I have actually really been enjoying playing Lord of the Rings and having a great time doing this. That is actually very hard for me not to film this pretty much every day and have episodes coming up every day. So I come to start to realize how fun this is and how beautiful the world is and how creative the world is and how lucky we are as Minecrafters that we have access to something like this. So it's really, really cool. But yeah, we're heading. So if you can see the minus, so the secondary minus number, we're heading towards when that says 7,000, which is a long journey to go, and it is something that may seem boring, but it is a journey that we will be making. Because I want to go to the Blue Mountains. I want to see the hills. I want to see the halls as well. I want to become friends with the Dwarfs, and I think it'll be really cool for us to go. And then when we get to the Lonely Mountains, we'll be able to see stuff like there. If there's anything particular that we should see, then we probably will end up going to every location in the map, because why not? Because I don't think this series is going to end anytime soon. It's vastly way too much fun to play, and it ultimately is just a constant creation of just fun. Like, we're friends with the Blue Mountains, so we're like close to being a guest. So if we can become more of their friends, as time goes along, they'll be more inclined to add us, and we will be more in their area. But it is going to take a while, because if we look at the map, we are just here. We are literally on the outskirts of this, and there'll be no point teleporting there because we'll be further away, and this path doesn't actually go to here. It actually goes to Nogrod up here, so it like stops and then the mounts. So we pretty much then end up being like too far away. There's the Blue Dwarven Road to a place that we can go to, but it's a harbour city of elves on the northern shore of the Gulf of Loon, which is nice. What's this? An ancient hill in London, which long time ago in early days was a lookout post of great importance. It's probably for like the elves or something, I don't know. Because of course Niflheim, not Niflheim, because that's God of War. The land of Aragorn's ancestors, I don't believe are in this, so I don't think we can go there, which is sad, but you know, that thing happens sometimes. This mod is pretty old and hasn't been updated in a while, I don't think. I may be wrong, of course. I haven't checked recently, so. But yes, we will continue traveling, and when we get closer, we will join you again. Well, guys, we came across our first building in the Blue Mountains, so I thought, of course, we best go have a look Not too deep into the Blue Mountains yet. So if we have a look on the map, guys, we're actually we're on the foothills. We're not even in the main area yet, but we're slowly edging our way towards Foreign's Hills. The plan is to just keep on that direction. I already met Dwarf and that was funny. He said that he heard that even the race of men could grow a beard. So was wondering where my beard was, which I found was rather funny. Does this go down, or is it like a show and tell type thing? I wonder if this takes us down to a different area and then we travel from here, because you never know. You can end up like traveling from the mines. Okay, there's some mine thing. There's some items. I don't know how far this goes. Cool. It's pretty much going down to the bottom now. So we're at the bottom. Damn. This is crazy. Oh look, they got a minecart system. Water broke. Let's plug it up for them. Help fix their house. Like, is this? Sure, it will show. Let's put ores in. See if it comes up. No, it can't be mithril. No, it looks more like opal or even Nifia ore than silver or anything like that. That's interesting though, because you got Dunmore ore. Maybe this is something that we need to do. Of course, this is made out of wood logs, so we could end up breaking that and wonder if we can turn it into planks. No, we can't. Okay, let's put that back then, so this doesn't fall. What we'll do then is we'll probably head down here, collect some of the resources and stuff, see what we can get. We just got to remember how we came up. That's going to be fun. Oh, that's cool. Let's see if we can find any cool items in this area, because at the moment we have not found any. But this is one of their mines, which is really cool. It's the Blue Mountains mines, and this allows you then to show pretty much that the Blue Mountains are pretty advanced with their like mines and stuff, and then over time we'll be able to gain more items. So I'm going to do some mining, collect loads of resources, and then I'll join you further on into our journey. And I hopefully won't have to travel too far anymore. We shall see. Well, I said that we would be joining you guys once we travelled a little bit further, but I had to show you this. So this is the mountains that I have been travelling on, and of course I went into that dwarven mine, and oh my god, is it filled with resources. Like, if you are struggling to find resources, come to where the dwarfs are and you will find an abundance of resources. So in my inventory right now, we have like opal, we have iron, we have 10 blocks of coal, we have copper ore, we have tin, we have some random rock salt, we have loads of food. So, and then we have topaz and amethyst, and I got myself 2 pickaxes, which I think is really, really cool. So like we're pretty much living the dream, really, on like where we are. So I think it's worthwhile if you do have a situation where you don't have enough resources. This is probably the best place to come, because you can just come in here and be like, oh, what's in there? Some duck. I would love to have some duck. Heck it. Now we have duck. Oh, this is a cool smoker. I would love to use it. Like, it's so cool. Of course, just be careful, because you might fall. But there's so much stuff around here that it's so cool that like it's not hard to just get lost in this. Like I don't even know where the exit is now. I've just been running around these corridors, having as much fun as possible, and going, oh, I wonder what that is, and then basically digging it and finding out really quickly. Like, oh, that sounds cool. Is that worthwhile? And then with just enough items, I then pretty much go, okay, is that worth using? No, okay, we'll just leave it how it is. And then you go from there, really. And you can, of course, ride the tracks. Not as much as you would because it's all non-powered, but yeah, it is pretty cool. So I'm having a lot of fun just digging up some of the iron, because that's what we're getting at the moment. I want to have iron armor, and then we can head to the dwarven ruins, dwarven halls, to hopefully get more powerful armor, because that's what I'm looking to get. Okay, I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna drop a plum and see what it is. I don't know what that is, so I literally just go here and go, what is it? Okay, it's that. What does it do? It creates a block, and that's it. Okay, probably not worth having, but do I need the plums? And then the same with this. I don't know what that is. I can then just switch it out with this and go, okay, that's sulfur. What does sulfur do? Okay, creates a cool block. Other than that, nothing. Okay. You just constantly do that. And then you find out, okay, that's worth something. This isn't worth something. Let's get rid of that. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the top of the mountain. And then we'll start heading over to the Dwarven Hills. And, sorry, the Foreign's well, we are now on Foreign's halls. Now, basically, what happened, because I was here, it actually allowed me to teleport to here. So, it has now given me the bonus. I am supposedly 2 meters away from his halls. But the moment you go outside, you will see what I mean by how can I be 2 meters? Because it's teleported me onto the mountain, of course. And with the mountain, there's dwarfs. Ooh. Wonder if they will help me to get to the place. I was about to say, there's no particular way to actually get to the Iron Mountains. I weren't sure if there's like a door or something to get into the overall ability. Let me just... This is some good stonework up here. Halls, yep. So a lot of the time they said the same thing. Have you ever been... No. No, it's not. I've seen better beards on the female dwarfs. It looks like a lot that it's not an actual hall. It is just a concept of it. So I don't know if it's underneath here, which would be cool if it was. And I would like to go there. I love the rolling blue hills and the raisin pines of our home. Okay, tell me how I get in. That would be cool. If I knew, then this would be vastly greater experience. Because you got like one of the mines down there. I don't want to find out it's down there or something. But all you can ever do is really just have a look. It might be a pain in the butt, but if it is down there, then cool. It just teleports us on top of the hills. So teleport us inside. And what's the worst that can happen? We got dwarfs down here anyway. Yeah, it's not, unless we'd have to basically look for a door. That's what we're looking for, is a door or an area that leads towards the halls. technically right now we're underneath the Dwarven halls. So whether this leads to somewhere be another thing. We have Dwarven torches, so they're probably like smaller. Okay, well, it's just a cave system. Yeah, it's just a slap old cave system. So it makes you wonder. Really. Is there actually anything out here? Other than just dwarfs and then what they say is the Blue Mountains. Because it would be disappointing if it is just the Blue Mountains. Not that the Blue Mountains aren't cool and all. But, like, I thought we were going to see a hall. Especially foreign. Like, I would love to see Oakenshields halls. But could be a situation that we just have to mine into it. I don't know. Because I don't see no particular entrance. Which is a bit annoying. So we'll have to have a look. I'm going to look around, and if I find something, I'll let you know. If not, I'll let you know, obviously. So, I'm at the top of the mountain, and I have not found a thing. Of course, I have just found loads of dwarfs. Now, I don't know, of course, if it is a thing that in the actual mountains, whether there is a hall or anything, or how it works, really, or whether that building over there leads to the halls. Maybe it does. We haven't actually had a look. This could just be the mountain and that's the entrance. So until we go down and have a look, then pretty much we've got no answer to the overall question of what is the entrance. So let's have a quick look, because you never know. This could be the hall. Could be the entrance to the hall. Because nothing's up at the top of the mountain. Nothing's around the mountain as well. I've had a pretty good look. It is a massive mountain. Of course. But every time you teleport to there, you get sent to there. So let's have a look in here and see if this is like where it is. Okay, this is still... Okay, we've got Dwarven steel. Nice. Dwarven clothes. It's pretty cool. We've got Dwarven Forge. I wonder what else we can put in here. Can we put this in here? With this? Will that make that? I've never used a Dwarven one of them. Oh my god, is that weapons? Or is that... Ooh, that's a spade, isn't it? This is cool. I could do with some trousers. That's a weapon rack I've got in my inventory. Let's go to here. Just put that away. Probably don't need glowstone dust. Or the sulfur that I've got. Oh yeah, you got to grab that with an empty hand. So right now we've got a mix of Reinforced Ranger of the North Hood and Tough Ranger of the North Tunic with blue Dwarven leggings and thick-soled blue Dwarven boots. How interesting. So let's have a look. So this has been cooking it and it's got 3 so far. Nice. How slow is that? You'd assume it would be quicker because it would be using lava, but what's this different thing? I'm thinking of doing this. I'm thinking of taking it back. Where did it go? Oh, it's there. I'm thinking of taking one of these with me on my journey. I wonder what this dwarf does. Mr. Dwarf! Oh, we can... Oh, we can talk. We can't trade. How annoying is that? What business do you have in these areas, traveler? Well, I would love to sell you stuff and trade, but it seems that you won't allow it. And there's another one over there. Let's have a look at that one. There's a lot of cool stuff around here. but I did get attacked by a bandit, which was weird. So now we know there's 2 different variations. If there is a hall that you guys know about, comment down below, and then I will just literally teleport back to this location to have a proper look at the hall. But until then, I don't see there being an actual hall. Okay, so this is just another mine. That's interesting. Let's have a look. You never know what it might lead to. We won't have a proper look. We'll have like a shorter look. So is it like a... yeah. So it's just a glorified mine. That's pretty cool. So it would be awesome to know if like Blue Mountains is deeper than what I thought. Which is a possibility because you don't really know what the mountains are. Because it is pretty much... when I spawned it was like... so the map, when I spawned there, it was literally there. Yeah. But maybe in the future we will go to... because I know these are actual places. So probably with these you can travel to them and then see them. But I don't think we're going to travel here or here yet. We can teleport to these locations. But I am thinking of heading... not to Thane's Halls, but to back towards this land, to go towards Bree, and try and get to Bree, and then travel from there to like Moldor and everything like that. So we will be doing that, and then it shouldn't be too bad then once we get there. But I'm going to keep exploring around here, and hopefully we'll find something cool. Other than the giant goddamn mountain, which is awesome. And I love the little dwarfs around here. So it's fun to see them. And their little like goofy looks. I'm going to try and get them territory. I want to collect one of each. And just have like a whole area to store them. We have many mines in these mountains. The wealth of Dwarven... yep. We had a complicated history of elves, but that was a long time ago. It's actually well cool around here. A little cave. Yeah. That's the Blue Mountains. How cool is that? I like the design. And then the colours. It looks really cool. Yeah, like I said, we'll be heading off towards Bree, and then heading onto our main journey of adventuring towards Moldor, which I already have an idea for a video. It's literally going to be called One Does Not Walk to Moldor. And it will just be me walking to Moldor. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for future Lord of the Rings content as we journey along through the world of Lord of the Rings. So we pillage and steal from the rich, aka dwarfs, as we fight and defeat the orcs and take back the realm of Lord of the Rings. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have really enjoyed, then don't forget to get yourself a membership. These memberships do help me out. There is a little link below. You just click that and it will allow you to buy a membership. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.